Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Frying Bricks. This is episode 337. Let's kind of plant the videos, see what this one had the most D&D. Obviously, the big day tomorrow is Bricks and Minifigs trying to do that Guinness record for biggest Dungeons & Dragons game. I am not playing. There wasn't enough interest in my area, so who knows? I might end up down at Gamehole Con tomorrow. We'll see. Maybe I'll go down there and check that out. So. See all the other different games of D&D that they'll be playing most likely. But fun. Oh, Ralph is here. Look at Ralph. Look at this. He's got some D&D figs there. Look at that.
I've got them all now.
We get to see what they look like from the top down. Ooh.
Yeah, I can't get my other camera to work for some reason.
That's okay. We get the bird's eye eagle's view as an eagle flies over them, looking for something to eat, you know. So that's not a mystery person. Oh, you know what? Oh no, I know why. I know what's wrong. Sorry, my bad. I turned it off for something I was doing the other night. There we go. Forgot to put that back on. I had to turn it off for something. I'm getting in the way. So how's Jesse tonight? You just building?
Yeah, I got a set. I'm going to build. Don't have to play D&D tonight. I'm all prepared for tomorrow. So I have the Wednesday set.
So I finished working on my modular. I think I stopped at step 16 last week. Lost motivation at the end. So, what are you working on tonight, Ralph?
I'm going to put the D&D cameras away. I just acquired the last one I needed for there. And I have a couple sets I'm going to build at one point. So, a little building and a little storing of stuff.
Build. How's Kevin tonight?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. What is Kevin up to tonight?
Cooking dinner.
Sounds like fun.
Why does it sound like fun?
Oh, it just sounds like fun.
No, it's not fun.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's a necessity. I'd rather be working on Lego.
Well, I think we all would always rather be working on
Wagner, do
Legend.
you put a little penny on that says "Kiss the Chef"?
What was that?
Guess he's
I
not
said, do
repeating.
you put a little like apron on that says "Kiss the Chef"?
No, I have a Star Wars apron, but I'm not wearing that. Just making some pasta and sauce.
What does the Star Wars apron say? Don't underestimate the power of
Force.
time.
Well, I have two of them. One of them is the Darth Vader front. The other one, what am I saying? Oh, may the forks be with you. Forks.
May the fork.
May the fork be with you.
Fork be with you.
How about that X Mansion?
Which one?
The one that just got revealed? Which one? What are you talking about, Jesse?
The micro scale one?
No, not the micro scale one.
That's pretty micro.
It is not. It's exactly the size I would hope it would be. It's bigger than I expected.
Post, Jesse?
No, it crushed my dreams.
Why are you hoping for $1,000 X Mansion?
No, like always, it inspires me to do it right and mock it.
Oh, there are very few Lego sets that are actually done well enough that you don't have to modify them.
Yeah.
Like I can count on one hand how many there are. I'm incredibly happy with the minifigure selection. So
I like the Imperial flagship was pretty good. The newer one they did years ago.
yeah, but they're not big enough. I mean the ships are cool, but they're not. They should be twice as wide if they're even roughly to scale. The modulars are all half the size that they should be. I mean the UCS Star Wars is the closest you get. I mean the UCS AT-AT is a pretty nice set on its own. But there's very little Lego builds where I'm like, yep, I would display that and never touch it.
Yeah.
I think the Fisherman's Shanty is one of the few exceptions where I think that's just a fantastic set.
That X Mansion, I mean, I suppose it is
Wagner.
the X-Men, so.
Yeah, as long as I have the figures, I can build whatever else I want.
They could use some more bad guys, I'm thinking is,
True.
can't always be fighting Magneto.
Well, Sentinels.
Oh, the Sentinels are in there. Yeah, that's true.
Ooh, Agatha's getting good. Who's watching it?
Well, of course, it'd be nice to have gotten Angel or Jubilee or Psylocke instead, but I'm okay with them. That's a minor thing in my opinion.
Just prompts them to do another Marvel CMF line, I guess, right?
But I think this is the best Storm they've put out, so I'm happy that Storm's in there. What I wish is they would have done a different character with the X-Jet instead of Rogue, because that was completely a waste. And I'm definitely never buying that set. It's way too overpriced for a crappy Magneto, and Rogue's the only thing I want in that set. And Hello, dude, Jude.
What's up, dude? Jude, Zizu.
I just don't want him stewing the whole time because I never acknowledged his presence.
Why not?
And did you really not know that was me? I'm pretty disappointed. You really should know better. Hello, Eric.
What's that, Brick?
Oh, I like Magneto. I just don't like the dumb M Magneto that's in the X-Jet. I'm happy with I think the Deadpool Magneto is my favorite of the ones that have come out, I think. Trying to remember which one has the better helmet. But hello, Nicole.
Nikki is here.
What's up?
What's up, Nicky?
Up, Bricklog. Putting the Wednesday set together, so it's kind of Halloween-y. So.
Yeah, I'm disappointed they're committing to the mini dolls for Wicked and for Wednesday because that removes any interest of mine from ever purchasing the sets because the minifigures are the most appealing thing.
Tell the truth.
What? What was that, Brett?
I said you love them mini dolls, really. Tell the truth.
No, I'm constantly looking for new torsos and legs to use for my Castle and Star Wars figs. So as soon as it's mini dolls, I don't have to buy. I would never touch the set. I think the X Mansion will be a day one buy for me which it's been a while since I've done one of those.
Day one.
Oh, dude, Jude, I knew you knew it was me. I never doubted you. It was Zissou that I was disappointed with. All this hate on the X Mansion, would you rather we just not have gotten these X-Men? All I care about is the figures.
No, yeah.
And I think the X Mansion looks just fine. If you're expecting a UCS mansion, then you'll always be disappointed.
Yeah. It's probably just enough.
Yes, do better, Zissou. Yes, Nikki, day one buy for sure.
Did anyone order any of the Bricklink stuff?
What was that?
Bricklink.
Did anybody order any of the Bricklink stuff?
No, I really want the next series. I think it's the next series. There are like 3 sets I want from the next series. The Forestman set wasn't good enough to buy. So that was what intrigued me the most. The observatory was on this one because I had no interest in the ruins. I don't know. I got none of them, which is a first for me.
I didn't either. No money.
Yeah, that's true. But everything's coming out. I have better stuff to spend money on. I'm still like $1,000 short of what I need to buy.
Definitely want that Transylvania set.
I'm not interested in the Transylvania set myself. I think it's decent, but there are other things that I'd rather have. And there's a lot of stuff I would get if there weren't better things out there. Like there are plenty of things I'm passing on now because there's just too much that I need to get.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Nightcrawler would have been awesome.
Stuff and everyone's buying all the new
Sorry, what was that, Brett?
I'm not interested in the new. I want all the vintage. That's my problem. everyone's purchasing all these new sets, new themes, etc., etc. I'm going backwards. I'm trying to buy all the vintage stuff still. So for
Someone
me,
has to
my
then
next
do.
set will be the OG Market. Is it Market Street, the castle one? That's my next set, and it's about $400 over here. So
Yeah, you're going way
I'm
back.
saving for that. I'm not buying anything new. I haven't. Lego hasn't done nothing that's appealed to me. I'm afraid they haven't.
Yes, Nikki, that would be awesome. But they've gotten almost all the X-Men I really care about, with the exception of Nightcrawler, Angel, Psylocke, Jubilee. I think those are the ones still missing, and those are perfect candidates for CMF line.
Give us a whole X-Men CMF.
Oh, wouldn't that be awesome? Well, they did the D&D line. I mean,
Yeah.
it's going to be pretty impossible to beat that.
I think they could, especially because the set is, they used the commercial for the cartoon.
Yep.
And and then the movies will be relevant again, hopefully soon. And then all the characters were in Deadpool. That was good.
I was afraid they were going to give us 3 new X-Men in the mansion and then keep stringing stuff along, one character at a time. So I'm extremely happy with the mansion. We already have Quicksilver, don't we?
Quicksilver? There's a Quicksilver, I believe, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the Bishop figure is awesome. I wasn't expecting that. And no Emma Frost yet, but I read through the 90s into the aughts, so Emma Frost's involvement was pretty limited back when I was reading the X-Men, so. It'd be nice to get Cable. It'd be nice to get, I would love a long shot, but Cable's less important to me. We've already got Deadpool. How can I complain? And the fact that they started with Deadpool and Wolverine was pretty fantastic.
Yep. Building a modular read?
Brick Bank, yeah.
There's a modular read. That's awesome.
Yeah. Very expensive, very exclusive. Because it comes, when you build it, it comes with special, special Lego employee gifts, 5 years.
You have an interchangeable hand with a bowling ball, or a hand with an ice bear, or a hand with a claw instead of the hand. Nice, yeah. You have a squirrel that you can mount on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Very cool. I'm sure you've got an ice bear head you can swap out for your real head, right?
That's coming. Yeah.
Sounds pretty sweet.
I know, doesn't it? Comes with a lot of clear plates. You got to build this. If you don't like clear plates, don't try purchasing it.
Yeah, they've got I think the promo for the X Mansion is that old fashioned Professor X and Cerebro. I just wish they'd actually spring for a box instead of that stupid yellow one that they've started doing to save money on packaging, where all they do is slap a picture on the front and switch out the boxes. So they're going to be that expensive to get, and you can't afford the $1 in packaging.
Nope.
So when was Deadpool unpopular, Stud Sidious? He has never been unpopular. He's been popular since the day he showed up. He had a 4-issue limited series, then a 3-issue limited series, and then he had his own run. So I don't know how you can say he was unpopular. Rob Liefeld's not a very good artist, but he at least gave us Deadpool and Cable and Domino.
Where is Larry when we're having this discussion?
I know. Where is Larry? Really missing out.
Yes.
Yeah, Bishop was never that popular. He had a 4-issue run, and that was about it. Deadpool was cool from the first time you saw him. And his 4-issue limited series came out, I'm guessing, within 5 years of his first appearance. So I can't remember a time when Deadpool wasn't cool.
It might make your weekend, Kevin.
What's going to make my weekend?
My goal is to maybe meet up with
Think Johnny V?
Scott and Jen, and maybe have them take back those figs.
Oh, nice. Oh, because they're going to GWH.
They're at the
GHB.
Yeah, the Game Hole Con. Yeah, she messaged me on Discord earlier or whatever. I didn't actually sign up to do anything down there, but yeah. So I said, well, if you guys are down here, the one goal would be to kind of meet up. So if you're willing to take some stuff back to Mr. Wagner,
nice, that would be awesome.
I know.
Yeah, I'm actually going to be in Madison next week for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for a conference. So,
well. If for some reason it doesn't happen, then you're right. Then I'll have to.
Well, of course, not like Spider-Man and Superman. What are you talking about, stud? That's like the most prominent characters from each series. Of course, Deadpool was never that popular. You're killing me, Sidious.
We'll be fighting on show tonight. There'll be fighting words.
This is debating. I'm not fighting. This is a pleasant debate. Yes, an intervention in quotation marks. It's a great idea.
Nice. That would make D&D a little bit more interesting. If Jesse didn't have any Lego, that would be a little tough.
That would make it normal D&D reading.
Yes, we'd go back to papers and pencils. Yep.
Yeah.
No, you'd still go online. Why would you revert to paper and pencil?
Oh,
You still use the online system. Yes, that is true that the movies made him more popular. He was never as popular as he was after the first Deadpool came out. I agree with you on that. But he was the most popular X-Men villain, other than maybe Magneto, maybe Apocalypse. I don't know. Age of Apocalypse was pretty fantastic. As was, I don't remember what Deadpool's character was in the alternate reality, but I seem to remember that being entertaining as well.
I'm evil.
What's so funny, Brad?
I'm just thinking, was Kevin trying to say that Deadpool's a B-list? Just stir the pot a little bit.
I think the A list is pretty heavy. You just count. Now, can you count teams of people, or do you have to actually say individuals? Because we're comparing Spider-Man, Superman, and Deadpool. You can't say all the Avengers. You have to say Iron Man. Iron Man wasn't even much in the MCU.
Yeah, Johnny G's comment definitely deserves the big screen read. He gets points for that one.
Chat and show.
Yeah.
All playing with Lego.
And don't trigger
Ranking
me.
superheroes.
Come on.
And Reed has nothing to say, of course.
What are we talking about? Yep. See, I said it all right there. Yep. Sorry.
Ranking battleships and war games.
Oh yeah, I forgot to jump. Yeah, you know, it happens. Fun stuff. All got to have our pastimes away from Lego. I just kind of I miss all the Minecraft debacles we had fun with back during the pandemic. That was fun.
I made a Minecraft this week. Lego mock.
Oh,
Train layout.
I saw that. No, we used to play the actual game during the pandemic. We played a lot of fun stuff. A lot of beating each other up and stuff with our characters. Stuff was always kind of entertaining.
Spending 100 hours building an ice castle, and then somebody sets off TNT.
No one was dumb enough to do that, thankfully. Everybody valued their life on the realm. I mean, you all have big mansions. I mean, if somebody does it, I mean, it'll start a windfall of mansion destruction. But yeah, nobody done that yet. I mean, everybody had kind of threatened to do stuff like that.
Just lure some creepers over there.
Yeah, I think. Well,
you guys were
playing. I think we actually put it in a different, safer mode because that was the thing. Everybody was worried about that. So I had some issues with a couple things too. With my skyscraper. My skyscraper had some issues with creepers just kind of spawning in there and destroying floors and stuff. So. Which Friday set are you building? The chat wants to know.
Which Wednesday? I'm building Wednesday, not Friday. I'm building Wednesday on Friday. This is Enid and Wednesday's dorm. Give me a moment, and I'm going to show off the cello, which is probably the money piece of the whole set.
Really?
Yeah, it's got a black cello, which is pretty cool. I don't know. I think we've had a cello, just like a normal, maybe. No, I don't know that it's available.
Oh,
It's on BAM right now. I believe you can get them in Lego stores. The brown one.
The brown cello is available. Okay.
yeah, the bass
That came
one.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bass. Yeah, stand-up bass.
Yeah. I bought a bunch on Bricks and Pieces before Chicago. I wanted to have some for the disco, so I got a bunch.
Disco.
Every disco's got to have cellos.
Well, and they got all the instruments. It's gotta have all the stuff, all the instruments. Except I think actually, kind of Ralph and I have been discussing, we might actually be taking our team of MOCs a little bit backwards in time, perhaps. Starting a new story, starting the story from scratch again. At least that's what I'm thinking. Hasn't been confirmed yet. Ooh, wait, what did I do there? Oh, one piece. Maybe.
I don't know where I'm supposed to put this hand. Oh, is this the hand part? No. Anyway. I don't know if that'll show up well on there. Reset. Black.
Yeah, the black one looks pretty nice.
Pretty cool. The little stand is clipped with a wand for the thing, and this rabbit with the off color is kind of cool too.
Oh yeah. Friend style, right? Friend style rabbit.
Yeah, I mean it is
Stuffed. It's a stuffed animal.
Mini doll. Yeah, it's a stuffed animal sitting on there.
Pretty cool. Everybody needs a good stuffed animal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I need piece. Well,
Darn mini dolls. Can't. Stud their feet down everywhere. They show them like standing above the studs on most of the pictures. I'm like, that's weird. It also comes with these like empty crate pieces.
Oh, yeah, and they had the reverse of that in that Rhino set from the Super Mario.
You can put another 2x2 inside of it. Of course, don't have one.
Would be good for flags, Jesse, in the castle build.
I think you can do this.
Oh,
so it fits 2x2 like
at an angle.
So you could stack stuff. Kind of weird.
Like it might give you a neat way to do something in some castle walls too, I suppose.
Yeah.
I think the 2x2 crate fits in there too.
Yeah, or the crate. Yeah, that would be it's a cool piece. I haven't seen that yet. This is going to become like an old school record player, upside down. So that'll be the legs of a table.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Nice little table.
Might be able to turn into a chair too, I suppose. Possibly. Be a way to do that. Good luck with that, Zizu. Good luck. That's all we'll say. The way they did this was cool. Didn't like that right there. Keep that in mind. I saw Matt was building levels and stuff earlier this week too. I saw that. That was kind of cool.
Yeah. He's matching those maps pretty dead on. Like, looks cool. I don't know how playable that's going to be for him. So,
yeah, that was going to be my plan if I had tried to do it too, but just couldn't get my funk together. Yeah, my funk.
yeah,
It's nice.
the phonograph.
Yeah, as a really old phonograph. It's old school.
Look at this phonograph. Every time it makes me laugh. Oh, is this you like DC best? More disappointment.
Careful, Wagner.
DC.
He's not the only one.
Bartholomew, you better not.
I mean, there's a difference.
Ignorance is an excuse, Reed. You're forgiven.
It's like Star Wars and Star Trek.
Really?
Yeah, we all know that Star Wars was a joke and Star Trek was epic.
Or most of what's said during these types of conversations.
Probably a wise move. Another brick.
Ren and Stimpy was the downfall of animation as we know it. Just like Sharknado was the downfall of cheesy action and sci-fi movies as we know it. I hate both of those things.
Accidentally opened bag 5 before 4.
Frankly, you've clearly never seen snakes on a plane.
All this talk of DC got me confused.
DC, Marvel. It's there. I have to play that.
Only 5 more months and I can get the castle out. Yeah, can't wait. I can't wait.
How many more months?
5, Reed.
5 months.
Did I keep the trains up for the winter?
Gives me some time to acquire some new sets. Doesn't it? I bought the one I've got in the box. I don't know what one it is. the one with the base plate. I'm hoping I get the tree house for Christmas before that goes discontinued and the price goes through the roof.
The
There is one. Go on.
the one that was like the expert set or idea set. That one, that was a cool
The ideas one.
Yeah, that
Is
was a
it
good
the
one.
ideas one?
Yeah, I still
Yeah.
see that one. The Bricks and Minifigs here in town still has that one. They usually have one sitting on the shelf.
Well, it's like the D&D figures. I went out to the local store today, and they've got like 5 rows of the D&D figures just sitting there, full up. So I'm
Yeah,
not
well,
going to be short of D&D figures.
Yeah, actually ended up hitting a Walmart, one of the Walmarts I hit, and they actually had the one I hadn't actually hit ever, and that one had looked like 2 complete boxes, and then another one partially in a bin. I was like, wow, but I wasn't already have too many right now, so I did not even scan or get any, but.
Yes, I do wonder about the impacts of having an active lug in a smaller city. If it leads to, like, if there's only a handful of stores in the entire area that carry Lego, if we're competing with each other to buy minifigures and sets and clearance and stuff, where we have many more people that are involved than there were 5 years ago, and now it's much harder to find deals and things. So interesting if there's a correlation there.
Yeah, I mean, there probably is, because I mean, I don't see as much. It depends. It's all about timing, though, too. You know,
See, Cerberus, you shut your mouth.
Oh, what the heck? Yeah. Well, that's really too bad, Z. I feel for you. How good is their Fun Hole space figures? How good are they? Are they any good? Or are they tankless out in space, just hoping they'll come across a endless?
Well, if they're oxygen breathers, they need a tank. If they're not oxygen breathers, they may not need one.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
I've definitely got my evil head on tonight.
This is stuff I did. Does anybody know this Z guy that's in the chat? Anybody know him?
This dude's on here almost every week, Reed. What are you talking about?
No, this Severus dude. Do we know anybody? Does anybody know this guy?
The Severus Snape.
Oh, let's see. Is that a Ninja Go Fling Lizard set? There you go. There's what Mark thinks of the. Can be some of that too. I mean, there's always going to be resellers out there. I used to stumble upon one or two of them once in a while when I was out shopping about. Not as much now. I did have my Lego shirt on from the meeting last week and went into the Noble Knight game store, and the guy was like, "Oh, do you work for them?" I said, "No, I used to." And we started talking, and I mentioned the.
You can hear about my ideas for train sets.
We started talking about D&D. He loved the idea that we play Lego D&D.
Mm-hmm.
Where was he from? But he was visiting from, I think, out east, I want to say. But,
Oh, so like where Brett is.
yeah. No, I don't think it's that far east, but yeah. Visiting his folks and that live here in Madison, and we talked a little bit.
Wagner, I was going to be nice to you and say, well, if you've got a problem with your lug where you're all too close, come and move to England, because there's only about 10 people in the whole country that do Lego. So you'd have all the Lego stores and all the lug bulk and everything to yourself.
Yeah, I hear England's a little different than the US.
Oh, a whole lot different.
Slightly different cost for certain things, slightly different work climate. I don't have any relatives over there. There are certain things that might not work out as well. And Denmark agreed. We also have people that are scalping stuff to resell. But I also think that our prominence of our lug helps contribute to that as well.
Zizu, if I leave my house, it's a bad day for everyone in the UK. And I will still not go to a Lego store. I refuse. I ain't paying their prices. So what? Don't care.
Wait, do you live in the UK or England?
I live in England. UK is the same thing.
Oh, wow, that's wild. Oh, that's why I do that. That's pretty cool. I like that.
I hear it's really moist there.
Only if you go up north.
Either one turn you on?
Oh,
Chocolate chip cookie dough or sea salt caramel?
I don't know. I'll take
Cookie dough. Go with cookie dough.
Cookie dough.
Cookie dough?
Cookie
You can
dough.
have both if you want.
No, it's cookie dough.
Both. Do both.
No, I don't want to do both. You can do both. I'm not doing it.
Add beer to it.
Uh-oh. Okay, so what are we doing here? Oh, yeah. I mean,
Oh, Z, you're always a minifigure aficionado, as demonstrated by that.
what did he say now? Wow, that's crazy. Throwing money away.
Did you find a whole load of Star Wars afterwards and throw that in the bin?
Don't be throwing that stuff away. You know, you might be able to pay off your debt to me with some of those. You never know. I like that. Pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, we used to be a single Lego store state with one bricks and minifigs, and now we're up to 4 of them in Wisconsin. I don't even know. More bricks and minifigs. Still only one Lego store though, and I see the bricks and minifigs are a vastly different arena than the Lego store. I'll stop by bricks and minifigs, but I'm really only picking up plant parts and some random stuff off their racks. I really don't go through their loose parts anymore. It's hard to find anything, and you'll often find non-Lego in there too.
Yeah, I mean, usually for our meetings, you'll have the people go and digging through their early digging for parts and stuff. I don't do
Yeah,
much. Of that.
Dennis
I did a
loved
little
those
bit when
too,
I did a little bit of that when I was looking for some parts at one point, but don't do it very often. Why do I have all these extra parts?
Yeah, I'm also pretty much a minifigure centric buyer now. Most of my purchases are because of minifigures or it's lug bulk type of thing. So, and the prices that Bricks and Minifigs charges for figures is almost never worth my bother.
You know, Ben, he's not that valuable. Not yet. That's two. Where are all these parts? There's no way I got the extra parts.
Yeah, that deal stinks, Steve.
His ears are burning. Well, take him away from the fire then if his ears are burning, you know? Say you wanted to go to the pub, not the cookout. Where this came from.
Johnny G, your next quote should be what comes first, the chicken or the egg?
It takes you 10 minutes to bear your bad news.
That's not good.
Either there's a whole lot of it or you're overly detailed. We don't need no stinky badgers.
Well, he is a badger, and he is based off a skunk, so he might be stinking it up a little bit over there. Better watch it. I'm not coming to get him, you know. I guess you'll have to defumigate your castle now. Cool, then he can hang out with Brett.
He's
Brett
not
doesn't
allowed
live in
to
New
come
York.
to England, sorry. We are not allowing any males into the UK. Afraid not.
Oh, he's not allowed? That's terrible.
If that's the case, Johnny G, I'm bringing my criminal record and I'm coming to Australia.
Very demure. Are you sure that's the word you want to use, Isu?
Oh, there's gold. Gold in these parts.
Zitsu, I stand corrected. Demure, acting in a classy, understated way that doesn't draw attention to yourself. That really is exactly how Jesse's acting right now. I did not think that's what demure meant, so you are completely correct. Oh, hey, now there's Z. You watch your mouth there.
How does this go on? Oh.
Johnny G, what's wrong with all you Australians? Because none of you can go the distance. You all drop off.
Oh, it's terrible.
Thought Mayo's maybe watching the Minnesota Lynx for me. Give me the bad news that they didn't make the finals or didn't win the finals again.
I see where your loyalties are, Zissou. I have to say, this has been the most entertaining stream in a while, thanks to our many people in the chat. So thank you very much. I've been thoroughly entertained tonight.
Thank you, chat. You're right. We're building. We're all building and stuff. So you're right. It is otherwise not as entertaining as it could be. Sorry. Oh, I just can't. I can't. I'm having trouble building and keeping up with the chat. That's good. Okay. Ralph is AFK to check dinner. So I used to bail out read. Well, thank you.
He's having a Czechoslovakian dinner. That sounds delicious. I don't even know what a Czechoslovakian dinner would be.
Hopefully edible.
Well, of course it's edible. What do you mean, hopefully edible? Sorry if it's not cheese curds and ice cream.
Ooh, cheese curds and ice cream. Oh yeah.
Some lutefisk.
I got some deep fried ones in the freezer.
Isn't lutefisk like Scandinavian?
Right, yeah. Us. A lot of Scandinavians in Minnesota, I guess.
Goodbye, Mayo.
Okay, CMAO. Have a good night.
Oh, Brian Whitefish, don't you know? That sounds about right.
You know. You would know.
Oh, Parts. I got parts in too many different spots.
I didn't know trees could climb, Johnny G. Jeff, you're thinking of ludicrous, not lutefisk.
That's a little better. All right, you got bag 4 done. It's quite a bit of it.
Ooh, nice.
Get kind of a
Some
bar
nice-
and clip pattern to put those plates in, kind of cheat and give you good space inside to the walls of the roofing like that.
Yep.
From a distance, yeah, I don't know. On camera, it doesn't look too good. It's not topped off yet, though.
Some nice corner slopes for anybody building in black, I guess. Too.
Yeah, just to have those corner slope pieces. There's 6 of them right there.
D, you're thinking of Kingpin, whose last name is Fisk, but I can't remember his first name right now. Jesse?
Wilson Fisk.
Thank you. I knew you would know it. Well, I love Flight of the Conchords. They've started popping up on TikTok for me the last couple of days, and I'm loving it.
Yeah, you're right. The cello, the gargoyles is why I bought this set. I haven't opened that bag yet, Z.
Where's nothing else matters.
Where are the gargoyles? The gargoyles are coming up. I think they're in this bag. With some of those spiral pieces. This bag, I gotta finish this one with the window. Probably only one use for that. It's a good spider web, but
You can maybe hide the other one side of it somewhere, maybe.
yeah, I had this one picked out, and I thought the pumpkin was the gift with purchase, and they changed it to the candy store, so I had to put another $100 in my cart to get to that G-dub price range.
Does not want to stay in there. Doesn't make sense. You wanted to spend more money.
I was glad it was a different GWP actually, because I already had a pumpkin. So I was just I was kind of targeting another pumpkin set, and then oh shoot, gotta change my strategy. I'm glad I asked. The counter got crap.
Okay. Oh, chair. Yeah, I got custom rails last week at our lug meeting. We're doing a train curve LGMS format for our train show in February.
Yeah.
So yeah, both I think this was 104 and 120s. So we're doing a full curve.
Modular transportable layout.
Yeah, yeah. So we do we do Train Fest here in November. We're also doing the Mad City Train Show in February, and I said I would do a corner. So I got my first bunch of track. The metal ones came in, so I have my the metal track. So I'll have to start clean off my build table and start setting that up, getting that ready to go. So I haven't done train stuff in a while, so it'll be kind of I've got basically 7 mills setups in snow in front of my castle. I figured I'd do a corner, be part of the group, would do a little bit more fun.
Cool.
Well,
Yeah, one of the Lego train guys, newer guy, Kevin Wick, is trying to get us to do a layout that we can traveling layout.
well, we've got a bunch of, I think we have a bunch of people that have corners and stuff, but I think 2 of them are in Milwaukee, and so the one guy he's got a major layout that is built into his, and so I don't think he's coming to the Madison show. So, and it was a matter of time that I just finally just said, I'll do a corner. I mean, I got tons of track, I just don't have the custom track for the curves that help make a lot of the newer custom
Longer
stuff.
Yeah.
Wider curves and stuff.
Longer cars.
So
yeah, we're kind of done building the layout that's in place at the museum, but talking about a smaller transportable layout that maybe we can bring to Brick World next year.
yeah, that'd be cool. That or it's yeah, to me, I'd almost even think maybe put something with the LGMS stuff too. Just kind of.
Yeah, we're gonna do the LGMS. So
yeah. So I mean, well, WISLUG kind of does. I think they sometimes do their own too, and so I guess it depends on who I collaborate with this next year. At some point, we might end up in the train loop. So.
Mm-hmm.
If it's small enough type thing. If I don't have a major collaboration, because I even talked to one of the guys, Jordan, who does all the big spaceships, isn't going to build anything I think new massive for this next year because he's got stuff going on. But we were talking about stuff, and so yeah, I'm thinking I might try to do something a little bit different maybe in the future. So we'll see. That's kind of cool. Oh, please tell me to the right. What is Brick World? Yeah, whatever. Small space castles. Well, he did offer up his work base and maybe revise it, but I don't think we're going massive. Ralph and I are still ironing it out. I'm hoping Ralph makes it to Chicago this year. That's kind of the goal. But I'm almost thinking I almost kind of want to go kind of a little bit back in time for like the Ice Bears, and maybe I went to BrickCon the one year in 2016, and the one gentleman had a really cool castle build. He was actually think he was on the last stage of his story. So he had 3 years where he told a story of wizards and aliens.
Mhm.
This was the last stage, and then he was going to take it apart and start over. But I was thinking that would be kind of a cool way to do some of the stuff.
Primal Chima.
Yeah, I mean, it might still be big for Colorado, but for Chicago, maybe do the story and start over. I'm hoping for Colorado, the Jeanette and her ninjas are up for a epic battle versus the Chima Crocs and the Chima Ice Bears. Because that was my dueling partner back in the day in Colorado. We dueled a bunch. So
Yeah, I haven't decided what new to build. I got the D&D thing, and I got a new D&D thing, for displaying there because it made its first appearance just at the Rochester show.
yeah.
So I think I'm going to bring the D&D, of course, to Denver.
Put that in the wrong colored.
But I'd be maybe down with a Chima War thing too.
Yeah.
If you don't have it all figured out yet.
No, we don't. I mean, it's up in the air. I know. I think
Especially if it is like more in the past versus the future with all the teleporters and weird stuff.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I mean, that's a possibility. I guess it depends also on how heavy Ralph wants to travel too. So there you go. Bricklock's here in the chat. There you go. He's got your question for you, Jesse.
How many X-Mens? Maybe 0. Maybe 0. Probably get it. I haven't bought the Avenger Tower. I have not built the next mansion, so I just feel like it's something I would mock versus that set, but maybe I need the set for the figs, so we'll see. It's probably not day 1.
I really haven't. I mean, the only thing I still have to figure out is the holiday stuff. I probably want to get a couple of the new one to add to the collection.
Yeah, I got the new one. Haven't really looked at it much. Put it together. It still feels like summer. So warm up here.
Yeah, it was nice here. It was nicer today. It started cold, but it got nicer. So. Ooh.
Started my day off with a trip to the dentist.
Ooh.
Had a filling just pop out while I was brushing my teeth last night.
Oh, I got one that's getting close to doing that. It's actually being protected by the denture right now, but my tongue felt something a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, can you guys take a look at this? I'm like, yeah, you've got a filling that's starting to come out. And he says, I think, we might have to cap it. I'm like, oh, Joey, great. More money.
Yeah. I mean, I was insured, so I didn't even ask how much. They didn't tell me nothing. I'll probably get a bill. Who knows? Might be insured. I don't know.
Yeah, usually. I would guess. Who work generally these days.
Yeah. I was like, I don't use it a lot, so it's got to be part of it.
So you can double the pain, wait until you have knee surgery so you can go to the dentist and just already be in pain and have even more pain. There you go. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Not what I would do, but hey, to each his own. Let's see here.
Not fun going to the dentist. They were quick though. Like I had no pain or anything with that filling that popped out. It was like, well, might as well get it covered.
Take care, guys.
Night, Brad.
Later,
Have a
Brad.
good night. Well, mine's got, my dad found this one, and they got a lot of modern stuff. So for when I was in there, they took their fancy dancy equipment and put the bar in my mouth and like did like a full image of like that area, so that when they want to do it, they can do a cap that would still work with the dentures. It was quite interesting. I'm like, oh, okay. So technology's come a long way. I mean, back in the day, definitely none of this would have been able to be done like it is now. So, because now with all the digital, you're not taking 40 X-rays. It puts it right on a computer, so you can see how it's going as they're taking the images, and then they go back and get more and stuff like that. So pretty interesting, pretty cool. How is Bricklock tonight? How is unpacking going? Is it as much fun as you had hoped it would be?
Unpacking's probably fun. Packing.
Yeah, packing.
Downsizing. Oh.
Well, that's, when you move, that kind of, I gave away shelving and stuff. I kind of kicked myself, wish I had it back now. But hey, some people in Denver benefited from it.
Okay.
I think Ken got some of it. Yeah, see, and I started a bunch of stuff. Jeff, back in the day when I was younger. And so when I was working for Lego, I had a guy that was working for us that on my birthday said, "Hey, you got to take me up on it." It turns out he was an endodontic. And so he was somebody that dealt specifically with root canals.
Yeah.
So, he yanked out a bunch of my molars that I had started a bunch of that stuff when I was younger and never finished. And so, on the house, just yanked them out. So I'm like, wow, hey, thanks. I was looking at him. I says, "Oh, can I have one?" He's like, "No, that's what is it? What do they call it? Biohazard. Take the teeth out and stuff." I am at right now. Oh wow, hey, then Bricklock, you're right back like in the days when I was at war with them. Yeah. Remember my stories? Yeah, that should be fun. Always entertaining when you're at war with them. Not the sharpest tools in the shed work in those places, I'll tell you that. What the heck? Put the flowers out. What's going here? Do that right? That way.
It'd be cool to make the rest of this house where you just get the attic and only half of it. This would be a really cool house to build. Put it on top of the X Mansion.
Yeah. Look at Ben's comment. Thanks, Ben. Better hope we don't give you like an extended timeout there, buddy boy. I'll have to open up all my mods and just put you an open season on you. You just better watch it there, mister. I think I messed up. Did I mess up? I think I messed up here. I did mess up. Let's say that window does not work the way it's supposed to work. There we go. Great, maybe. Oh no, please don't. Oh no. Open season on Z servers. Hey, it'd be nothing different than the first time you came and jumped on the show. What are you talking about? I'd never had a real serious troll till you did that, man. You know what? Actually, I did that wrong. Didn't I? I did do that. Oh wow! I didn't have to go that. I have to go that far. Contact my congressman. Wow! Ouch! Wow! I didn't have to go that far. I did contact. Something like that back in the day when I had problems with Santander, frickin' doing crazy stuff on my car loan back in the day. Oh yeah. I guess we'll have to give Mark some points on that. I guess. Usually everybody is drinking already. Oh, are you kidding me? What
water?
Let's make it loud.
All right, we're getting almost to the gargoyles here. Just the piece I needed to make my vampire castle proper. Because they have the gargoyle guy, which is like a full minifig, which I used on my D&D thing. But now, a little tiny one. It's more to scale, I would say. These go. Open the fence, of course. You really need to make that. Oh, it could be a window, I guess.
Time to find the peanut butter and set the traps. Damn freaking four-legged crazy things. Oh, mice. Just a little one just sitting over there on the floor. It was just like, really, dude?
Just waiting for you to drop Lego cheese.
Yeah, no, but I mean, now I can understand. My mom's like, you got to clean this up. So there's like bags and stuff over there. So you kind of nothing of my stuff unless you start chewing into my Lego bags. Which in that case, there ain't any place on this earth he's going to be able to hide after that happens. So
Chewing into poly bags. Look out.
yeah, it's just crazy. And I thought I'd see, that's why I got to clean up out here too, because I got to get up into the ceiling tiles again. I thought I sealed the entrance, but my mom in her bomb shelter pantry area, I mean, it's possible that they've been in there, for behind the mason jars and all that stuff. And it's possible that they're just been in there kind of for forever, just kind of,
Sure.
Even in the off season. They've just been, because I heard them the other night and they were up on the ceiling, like, oh my God, really? So it's kind of crazy. But I caught a bunch at one point, but I didn't see any for the longest time, and I thought, oh, okay, they were smart. They left. They got out. They got out of town. Got out of Dodge, and they're like, no, they're back. Yeah. It's a little guy, so means this. They must have had a litter over the summer or something. I guess. Oh joy.
All right. Here is the moment we're all waiting for. Gargoyles.
Yes, gargoyles.
Now are they? And that it's just one piece. It's a molded piece.
Yeah, one molded piece there. Look pretty.
It looked like miniature versions of those CMF gargoyles years ago.
Yeah, they're so.
Oh yeah, kind of little baby ones to the minifigure ones. Yeah, I just actually what's funny is I might even have that one.
There's one next to the new baby dragon thing.
Cool.
And
I like the stained glass piece too.
here they are. You gotta take that stained glass. Yeah, it's pretty good. Look at all these dragons and gargoyles.
They fit nicely.
So they're kind of that size. These little these new dragons.
Here we go. Found him. Come on, bag open. Kind of like
Out there.
Oh yeah.
Be cool to get that dragon piece in like a solid.
Yeah, that's what Stud was saying, or somebody was saying in the chat.
Yeah.
There's the minifig gargoyle.
Yeah. It's a good headpiece. I mean, I'm glad they made that.
Yeah, I was just digging. I was kind of other than the brick bank, I grabbed some of my CMFs to kind of figure out, kind of get a handle on those guys. Maybe try to liquidate some of the older ones, and so I had my bag of the monster fighter ones.
How much is this set, dude? Jude? I think it's $100 or $90. Either $99 or $89.
Question is how much will the gargoyles be if they ever show up on bricky pieces?
Yeah. Well, there's 4 in here, and then there's more of these parts that make these crazy columns.
I love those.
Yeah, that's a good piece too.
Wow. Is that just a piece that the curvature type thing that's on the post? Is that just one piece type of thing?
It's a cupcake.
It's worm gear, isn't it?
No. It's a worm gear. Oh, okay.
A worm gear, and then a cupcake, and then this box thing. Box in a box. Pretty cool. Yeah, that's kind of what sold me on the set for sure, is the gargoyles, some of the gray, and sand blue, and they're definitely reusable parts. It'd be cool to use a lot of these techniques and make a whole spooky mansion.
And now that they've actually done a lot of these ingots in different colors, you could actually accentuate this brick bank in different colors. See all these? They got the ingots on the front. Lots of different colors now. Oh, okay.
Yeah, brick bank is good. It's got good techniques in it. One more bag. I'd say it's worth it to buy this set. Pretty good parts. Sucks if you don't like mini dolls, but I'm okay with them. Because I'm doing retro buying elf sets and stuff. So these dress pieces and stuff could go on like an elf any doll.
Yeah, I'm waiting, Stud. I'm waiting for Eclipse Graphics to do the tribe flag for the Ice Bears and the Crocs in his stuff. I had kind of mentioned that to him when I was at Chicago. I think I emailed him too. So I'm sure Ralph and I would both enjoy a modern skyscraper in our cities.
Yes.
A modern HQ of our Chima tribes. Well, interesting if he ends up doing.
We have to have our corporate takeover of the Trump Tower.
Well, when we go through our rainbow portal, the one that's adjusted to the future, then it's easy to have a building that we can take over at the same time. So.
Well, there's always the Avengers Tower. We could take that over.
Yeah, that's no competition there. That'd be easy.
I've got Fisk Tower.
Hmm?
I've got Fisk, Wilson Fisk, Kingpin's Tower.
Still.
Kind of looks like a Trump Tower.
That'll work.
Easy pickings.
What the heck? We'll just take over all of Gotham and not worry about it.
You know what's wild is I keep forgetting to say that before they changed my route around, I actually drove through Gotham on Thursdays. I drove through and back through. Yeah, through Gotham. It was pretty sweet. Not very big, not like the true superhero size Gotham, but yeah, Gotham nonetheless. Gotham, Wisconsin. Yeah. Blinking, probably miss it.
Okay, the last two bags are just these.
Peace out. Does that mean you are out of here, Ben? We'll have a good night if you are.
Peace.
See you, Ben.
Peace out. Is that how you're saying I'm out of here? Supposed to drop a piece, step on it, scream, and then you can leave.
See on the flip side.
Or was someone else leaving? Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was him. Yeah. Time for family stuff. Yeah. Well, that happens. Sure, at some point, Ralph's dogs will jump on the table or something, tell him they want his attention. So.
They're busily watching my dinner to see what happens to it.
Is it? Oh, it's within viewing, so they can actually see it if they need to.
Well, in their case, viewing is what their nose can smell too. So.
Oh, Z just left. My timing's perfect.
Yeah. Well, he was trying to get himself put in like a really long timeout, but we never pulled the trigger. So
You're an old softy, Reed.
he was trying to force her hand, and I was like, well, sometimes.
You mean I would actually be able to like ban somebody?
Well, that or put them in a very long timeout. You know.
I think you're only allowed to chide, Ralph.
Only
You can't ban.
dang it. Take my
I mean, you
fun
can
out.
make recommendations to me on who should be banned, if you wanted to.
All right. Well, I recommend we put Reed in timeout.
Ooh.
I second the motion. Motion carries.
Gosh, I got to put myself in timeout, man. I can't remember the last time I've had to do that. I don't know how to put myself in timeout. Sorry, guys.
Well, here goes another great idea.
Nope, I shot down your great idea. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I don't even have very many of those anymore.
Yeah, don't be using them up here, Ralph.
Save them for the battlefield. You know.
Fine. I'll store them up for the next battle.
Oh, they're all different.
I'm sure there'll be some standard castle guys that'll want to take us on. That'll think they have the cojones to take us on, even though they'll be delirious. But you know.
Well, that's okay.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, what is that? Oh, okay. Like a.
So, Reed, what are you going to do with that brick bank that you're building, since you're not known for city displays?
It's a bear bank.
Yeah, there you go.
Wouldn't that just really be a large refrigerator?
We could. Well, I mean, it might be turned into some kind. I might have to mock it and turn it into some kind of a ice bear headquarters.
They're not storing fish, Ralph.
Well, they could store steaks.
Yeah, I like that.
From conquering the other castle builders.
Yeah. We conquer all those standard human armies. We need a place to refrigerate our meat. Yeah, we do.
Yeah, you always underestimate the humans, Reed.
We haven't yet. We have proven unthreatening to date.
But still, what are you going to do with that thing?
I don't know. I'll figure out something. Well, I mean, we still do. Like I said, I'm doing train stuff. So I mean, I might have to.
Oh yeah, it would go with the train layout, wouldn't it?
It would.
Yeah,
Wouldn't it?
we'll do that.
It's kind of what I'm thinking might happen. Thinking, contemplating it. Probably would need to just mod it more. It's not really. Like I said, use some of the. And that's what I was originally going to do. I was going to make it a ice bank, but then I was going to build this. I didn't grab parts fast enough.
That would just really be a large refrigerator.
Some say, oh yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, you just would need a slogan,
So
You will.
so you're saying the crocodiles would just store their money in a big carcass then, Ralph?
Usually keeps thieves away that way. Most people don't want to stick their hands in a big giant carcass. Of course, generally we don't steal a lot of money either. We
Yeah.
we go after food. We
Yeah,
go
you're real
after
scavengers.
so metal things just generally get in our way unless we can use them against other people. Like weapons. We like weapons. We don't really need much refrigeration for our food either.
You eat it pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So does that mean that bear noses have their own unique prints as well? So ice bears identify each other by nose print?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know.
Perhaps. Oh shoot, I missed something. I did miss that. Okay, so this.
Well, that's curious.
What is curious?
Oh, I'm building the Mars rover, and I'm trying to figure out what their intention here with this. Model's not very solid yet, so I'm trying to figure out what this is going to do when I get done with it. Excuse me.
Oh, wait. I'm missing parts somewhere.
So would the bear herald that identifies the lineage and the different clans, would his name be Nostradamus?
Nostradamus. Could be. However, I don't know. Or like they say on all those reality television shows, could it be?
It could. Oh, okay. Oh, that's what I did wrong. That's what these parts were for. Oh, damn it. How do I take this apart now? That works if it will not work on that. And there isn't a lip on that. Wow, that's crazy. I shouldn't have given up on hunting for those parts.
Yeah, why won't this not go together?
So Reed, how go things in the exotic world of popcorn sales?
bad. I actually did make a good sale this week. Somebody must have loved my personality, and what the heck happened here? Hold on, I lost here. One of the stores actually is going to use us as like an intermediary to get some stuff for one of the federal prisons. So I'm like, oh, cool. So,
So did the prisoners like your personality, or was it the warden that liked your personality? Who was the big decider?
Yeah, the world wants to know, Reed.
It was actually the people at the store liked my personality.
Uh-huh.
I guess. So yeah, very interesting. It was so that was the highlight of the week. So a couple extra $100 a month commission. That's kind of nice.
So do you get
Very good.
ongoing commission with that?
If they order every month like they said they were going to do, yes. I get paid. I get paid for every order. Like right now we're doing like I deliver to a lot of the Piggly Wigglies and such, and so we actually are doing it's starting to hit holiday time, so I was setting up the delivery of all like the peanut brittle and the holiday pretzels and all that stuff, and so that's another big thing that generates a lot of money.
I've never been in a Piggly Wiggly.
That is like Willie's favorite store. Or he claims it's one of his favorite stores. I think a few people have actually built it out of Lego, I think. It's actually Piggly Wiggly and Pick and Save Kroger are the first two grocery store chains in the country in the U.S. They're the first two.
Did not know that.
Yeah. Well, I watch a lot of Sundays around here. The History Channel plays a lot of the food that built America, or
Seen those. Watched a couple of those. They're pretty interesting.
Yeah. So when they do the grocery segment, that's where you see that, where they'll say,
Yep, sounds appetizing.
What sounds appetizing?
The food that built America.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, what's wild is like all the early candies and stuff are all the names are after the people who designed them. M&M is Mars, and can't think of the other one, but like obviously.
I think it's Mars and Mayhem.
Is it? I don't think it's Mayhem, but it sounds too. So, but yeah, so it's fun. That's about the little bit of TV I watch. Otherwise, I'm pretty much sucked into the internet. Sucked. So what are you working on, Ralph?
The Mars rover Technic set.
Oh.
A little funny backstory with this. This week I was teaching students how robot controls work and programming works, and I knew I'd bought this, but completely forgot I had, and part of my lesson shows the Percy rover along with the Ingenuity helicopter, and while I was moving boxes around tonight, I'm going, oh, hell, I've got that.
I had one. I think I might have sold mine, but I think I traded one of those double crossovers for the Mars rover from the person who would have had my job as assistant store manager at that Park Meadow store, but because he was more educated than I was, but my boss Eric liked my work ethic. So.
Well, I figured since I have it, I would build it,
Yeah.
Take it to school this Monday and kids can see it.
Show it off. Nice. Yeah. So, yeah, I had it.
You still going to college, Ralph? Nice.
So let's see. Boy, someday this cough will go away. That would be nice.
Bear hunting season has begun in New Jersey and Connecticut. I actually saw a sign today when I was driving on one of the roads that said bear crossing. I'm like, bear crossing. Must like lots of corn, because all I really saw was a lot of cornfield around in the stream. But
Well, they got to get their grains in for their diet as well.
I guess.
I thought bears were trying to go carb free.
Well, this time of the year, they're just trying to fatten themselves up.
Well, I don't know if that would be the highlight of my morning there, stud, but you know.
Wow. I didn't know much lives in New York City for very long. Get in there. There we go.
So what are you working on now, Kevin, since you were cooking earlier? I'm guessing you're not doing that anymore.
I'm helping my son wrap a birthday present for a birthday party he's going to tomorrow.
Ooh, now that sounds like fun.
It is.
That's what I figured. How is Wagner?
No, it's not fun. I'm wrapping a present. I'd rather be doing Lego right now.
I know. I just was.
Hey, I don't like
I was
wrapping.
antagonizing you like I always do. So much fun. I'm really good at it.
I'm one of those people that should not be anywhere near wrapping paper.
I'm getting better at it. I do a pretty decent job.
Yeah, I have not. My skills have never improved.
Oh, might have gotten better. So I usually, when we do like the, when we've done some of those, like the, what do you call it, white elephants and stuff, Lego for like the groups and stuff, like, oh, here, let me wrap mine in like really old wrapping paper I probably got at the Lego store back in the early 2000s. See if they can figure out who maybe gave them this, especially when we were doing the Secret Santa stuff.
Uh-huh.
I think I know who this came from.
They could tell who wrapped it.
Well, they could tell just by the age of what it was the age of the wrapping paper. Like, oh, don't know.
And they could tell because it was a poly bag or a Chima themed gift.
Well, maybe. I don't usually give many of those away. Only give away poly bags on those. Those I haven't actually. Actually, I was counting those the other day. I was like, well, I don't think, because I was writing them down, and they're like, I don't think I have the 30 Ice Bear poly bag mechs I used to have. I think I given a few of those away. I have the quantity I thought I had.
I have to look for those videos, stud. Kind of cool to see the owls.
Let's see here. Not going very fast, I'll tell you that. It's like turn of the century build speed here. Definitely not up to modern build speeds. Oh, how many of these do I need? I need 6. Still haven't seen Larry yet tonight. I never got a text either. I wonder what Larry is up to tonight.
Better watch out, Reed. There's a plot afoot in the
You
chat.
shut your mouth, Ralph.
There's always a plot. Question is, can they ever actually, actually do anything about it? Can they actually take action? You can always have a plot if you don't do anything about
Darn
it.
action.
I'm gonna take off, guys.
Later. Have fun tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck tomorrow. I hope you win.
I hope I win.
I hope you kill everybody.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, the adventure encourages me to kill the players, and that'll be
Good luck in that.
to do at a Bricks and Minifig store with some strangers. One of my players is my friend that joined the game, so
Just make sure you laugh maniacally every time one of them dies. You're like,
Kill them all. Kill them all. Kill them.
No, don't do that. That'll scare people.
they get resurrected and become evil NPCs.
Yeah, yeah. Then send the chaos crew. We'll clean up all the mess after that.
All right. Later.
Later.
Bye, Jesse.
Chaos crew needs, they need some extra work anyways. We'll clean up whatever messes are left over. Yeah, they just didn't have enough interest here. I probably could have driven to Milwaukee, I guess, but
Did you drive Ralph off, Reed?
Well,
No.
all of a sudden I'm having internet issues. I thought you guys maybe I got banned by Reed.
Ooh, ouch. I wish I could say I was in that kind of a mood tonight, but unfortunately, no.
Oh, I know you're thinking about it.
See, I just was thinking out loud about it. That's even worse. Dang.
Well, it's probably the aliens that are here,
Yep, those space aliens. Somehow they
Well, we have all those
they
cattle
snuck through one of those
mutilations,
rainbow
there's
portals we had
probably an
opened.
UFO nearby.
It's wild as Mark would actually enjoy this. I actually found digging through the minifig bags. I actually found the bag with a couple ostriches in it. I was like, oh. Did not find the camel yet, unfortunately. So not on him yet. That's where that goes, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Don't know what that's doing there, but okay.
It's being creative.
Well, there's this little orange flower piece
that was left over from
It's
your
kind of odd that-
Ninjago creation that was sitting on the table earlier.
No, it actually is in the instruction booklet for this Mars rover.
Oh, it's trying to say there's life on Mars. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And he's spinning. Who did Ralph make mad now? They're doing.
Reed,
Oh.
stop doing that. And bye, Denmark.
Or, no, I think he was saying later. I think he was saying later to Jesse, but because I think Mark is still here. I believe. Mark, are you still here? Mark is probably still here. We got 8 watching, so I'm guessing. Oh, Larry, I guess is door dashing. That's what Nikki had said.
He's dork dashing.
That too. Every time he rings the doorbell, he should be talking like Laurie, you know.
So like his normal self?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. I guess that'd be closer. Oh. Ooh, there's trans clear 1x2 plates in this set. Oh,
That's too bad. That's kind of a wasted plate.
Kind of surprised they don't use it more in some of the buildings in terms of just, you know, for like the
filler for white bricks that no one wants.
the frosted look in like bathrooms and stuff like that. That's what usually. What? Oh, I do need those other ones. Well, it'll be interesting to see what the new plastics and such. It'll be interesting to see what the new ones are like. I've been super happy about some of the new translucent other parts, but we'll see. At least be able to tell them apart, if nothing else. They stay clear and don't get as yellowed as some of their past ones. Would be pretty cool. That's what I figured, Mark. I figured that. Been doing this too long.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense, Denmark. Reed kicked Ralph. Reed was getting fed up with him, so he kicked him out. And he's pretending that it's a connection.
Yeah, he was building Technic. That Technic's not allowed on Friday nights. You can't build Technic stuff.
Yep.
Unless it's a boat for Brickwork Chicago, which probably wouldn't be building until a couple weeks before the show. So probably like
May. Reed is a harsh mistress. Don't cross him.
You guys better just watch it,
or you'll feel his wrath.
Oh yeah. No, Ralph said he's having internet issues. He does live in the mountains, but usually it's been pretty good. So,
yes. How dare you, Reed?
Yeah, I know. Kick the really entertaining people. I know. I'm sorry. I try not to do that, but.
And then you just hoist the burden on us.
Yep, that's how I do it. One of these days, I'm going to find those figures that Jude bought for me. I still have not found Mr. Gold's entourage, but then I haven't really spent a lot of time doing any thorough cleaning and storage. I need to do that maybe this weekend. Unfortunately, the Badgers played 11, so I'm going to have to not stream super late and get up and go out and do a couple hours before the football game starts.
Yeah, I have to get going here because I have to put down another kiddo.
Well, are you going over to that party with him, or is he just being dropped off? All that fun stuff like that.
No, my daughter has gymnastics down in Waukesha, so that'll be most of tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So we'll be leaving at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, so it'll be an early morning again.
Okay, well, that's have a good day, a good weekend then, and we will catch you at some point in the near future.
Yes, and go Badgers.
Yep, I will.
And-
I just say, I guess, message me on Discord during the week and just see if.
Yeah, if you haven't, if you don't meet up with Scott and Jen, let me know.
Okay, I'll message you and let you know if I don't.
And have a good night, everyone in the chat. As I said before, it's been a very enjoyable session. So thank you very much for all your input. And thank you, Reed, for hosting.
Thank you for joining.
And have a wonderful weekend.
That is the goal. You too. And then there was one. Oh no, just me. Just me. Oh no. Well, that means I probably need this. I'm building. It's a building stream. Oh, I opened that up. And there we go. Okay. I need this. I need this. I need this. I hit this. This and yes. I believe, but internet is not always good. Yeah, but I thought he had something better these days. I thought he had gotten something better. I mean, actually, my storage. If I did internet out there, I got a choice. I could either do like the Spectrum is the cable company. Or I could do cable modem, or they just ran fiber into the building. I could do fiber, but I'd have to see how much the business fiber is. I'd maybe think about it at some point. I'd love to probably stream out from out there. Yeah. I mean, if I can't get the setup I kind of want here, I probably should at some point think about maybe doing more out there. Maybe after this next reorganization, I should maybe look into that and see. Only problem is just the temperature out there is kind of a factor. I gotta basically what I gotta do is I gotta figure out this stupid mouse situation here in this basement and then just set it up so that I get more of a desk type area. I'm kind of sitting on a really old table here and prefer more of a desk, more of an actual kind of setup. I don't know. We'll see. Need to get it all, like I said. I gotta spend. Actually, rather than go to storage room, I gotta come down here in the morning and clean this up down here and get figure out this mouse situation. It's gonna drive me nuts. Can't believe I just look over on the floor and he's standing right there. Stupid little mouse just staring at me. I'm like, really, dude, really? So, crazy. But we do, like I said, we have a bomb shelter pantry, and so my mom doesn't have stuff in plastic bins and stuff. It's just in cardboard boxes, and they chew through that in half a heartbeat. So, unfortunately, we're always going to have that issue here. Unfortunately, so if you don't make it hard for them to get stuff, Okay, so we're coming. We're getting there. We got the front area of the bank done with the vault in here. So we got the vault. Vault's kind of cool. So kind of cool. Remember, I think I might have built it. He doesn't have wired internet up there. I mean, I would figure in the mountains up there in those cities, you gotta have some wired internet up there. Whether it be DSL or Comcast internet and all that stuff. There's got to be stuff like that up there. There has to be. You know what? I can ask him right now. What kind of internet do you have up there?
I am using Starlink, which is why I am perplexed as to why it went into the proverbial abyss.
So what is that? Is that like a satellite type thing?
Yeah, you know that Elon Musk Starlink thing?
But what's the weather like right now? Is there any clouds or anything that would be a reason why it might be?
Technically, no, because we went through a storm last year where we ended up with something like 4 feet of snow outside, and it was underneath the snow, and it
Yeah, you were pretty digital there. Yeah.
really been fairly bulletproof.
Huh.
So I'm going to blame Russians jamming my Starlink and leave it at that.
Yep, they're probably flying. They got probably a high level bomber on a night route right now, flying it. That's what's doing it. Testing all their flight stuff, you know, for November. Got to get ready and make sure it all works. Well, we are still here, so that's good. We're still streaming. And there you want to go. Wow. Let's see here. So we got Bricklock fighting with the post office. We got Ralph having internet issues. The world we live in. Mining, yeah. Mining. Yeah, one of these times I'll have to actually, you know, maybe with that thing maybe happening in Colorado next year, I might have to take a trip up and check out the mountain area, I guess. We'll have to see. Problem is it's going to be interesting if I can even. Oh, well, there he goes. And he's back.
Can you hear me okay?
Can hear you now, yeah. Thanks, Izu. To build my number kit, it's if I can't do this very well, you guys need to just shoot me. Just, you know, at that point, I shouldn't have my build card at all. Oh crap! Oh.
All right, well, I've switched computers. Maybe that's my actual problem.
Uh-oh.
We'll see if this works. Well, the other one's the one I have set up for streaming, so.
That or it's just if it's been being used a lot today, maybe it needs to get a reboot type kind of thing.
Well, you know, Microsoft might be trying to push some stupid update to it, too.
Oh, yeah, could be that too, yeah.
So I'm just going to tell it to reboot, not worry about it.
Oh, actually, I'm on a different step here. Oh, come on. I'm not careful. My mouse will freaking like disconnected unintentionally. It's freaking.
Thanks, Jude. Thanks, Denmark. All right. Just turn that off. It's going to beep otherwise.
You'll have just cool beeping in the background. Cool.
Beeping's cool. Helps remind us that computers are actually the ones in charge.
No, I'm in charge.
You just keep living in the Matrix, my friend. It'll be fine. I'll put that pin in the wrong place.
Well, if that's the case, somebody needs to, increase my bank balance a little bit here, It's just ones and zeros and stuff like that, and the computers won't notice it.
Well, they don't need it. They don't use money.
Yeah, so they can load my account up a little bit more. Well, I'll be happy. I'll take it off their hands.
Yeah, give me like unlimited credit.
Yeah.
Legend and Bricks Minifigs.
Yeah, I'll just pass it on to my friends. What is with this? That's the other reason I want to be in a different table. My chair has got the hydraulic stuff, and it keeps dropping because this table is so old that it's taller than the standard desk heights that of everything of the modern era. This table is probably from the 60s or the 70s. It looks like it should be from the year 2525 with the Jetsons and all that, but it's actually really, real pain in the butt is what it is.
So what you're really saying is you probably need a new chair and a new table.
No, this chair is new. This chair is only probably, if anything, maybe a year old.
Oh.
So the chair is real new. It's just it's
not really new, Reed.
It's new. It's new. Newer.
Oops. I hate when I miss a step.
Oh, this is the washer dryer. Oh yeah.
Let's pry this back apart. Of course, now all our viewers have to look at the side of my head now instead of what I'm building. But
that's it. They're all going to leave now.
Probably already left.
That's gonna be the straw that broke the camel's back right there.
Yeah.
Look at Ralph's head now. That's it. We're out of here.
Destroying the viewership.
We got to look at Ralph's head. You're out of here. He's fine.
So, Reed, what's the next show you're going to do, or do you have one in mind even?
We have a train show in November, and so that one will be the craziest time I've ever had for doing a show, because with the new job I have to. It's the week before Thanksgiving, so
right.
So I have to work. My new job. I don't as a driver I could take a day off and just somebody would replace me and they would drive. As a salesman, I have to sell all 5 days no matter what. So unless I take vacation, if I take a whole vacation, but if I don't want to take vacation, which I only get so much time for,
right?
I pretty much had used up all my vacation as driver this year. So my goal would be so it's right before Thanksgiving. So that week I need to work a day ahead. So for the train show, I'll work Sunday through Thursday, take Friday off, drive over to Milwaukee, set up my thing, and then whatever. But that's right. And so, but the next weekend is Thanksgiving, and so I have to work ahead on that one. So I'd almost need to be working Sunday, because what is Thanksgiving, like on a Thursday or whatever? So I have to work, or whatever, I don't know, whatever it is. So I have to work a day ahead. I think sometimes they say you work. Actually, sometimes you could work like on Thanksgiving type thing, but I'm guessing most stores aren't going to be open. So, or I have to be ahead.
So it's going to be kind of tough with so many stores now closing on holiday.
So yeah, but I have to always be kind of a day ahead. So in the following week I got to be ahead again, but I can't because Sunday I'll be at the train show. So I can't work that day because I'm actually doing something. So I got to figure it out. I'll have to figure out how to make it work. So that'll make it a little bit of intriguingness for that. So we'll see. But
That's definitely different.
So, but I mean, that or somehow I have to figure out, I have to maybe order something and then say, okay, I'm just going to do the same order again, which would maybe work also. So we'll see. So it's like,
So what do you think of this job?
Mark's got a question for you though. What?
Any new changes or additions to my city? No, I've been really too busy to do much with it. I've acquired some sets. I got the little steamroller set that came out. I purchased I found two of that grocery set that came out a couple of years back. That's going to turn into a modular. I acquired, let's see. I acquired some city sets on display, but I don't know where I put them from my last trip when I went to Texas. But I honestly haven't had a lot of time to build because July was pretty much all of traveling. And then after July, we had maybe 6 weeks before we then traveled again. So there's not been a lot of building time. There's been a lot of moving time. I have planted that. You might see a little bit over here. Yeah, you're not going to see with that camera. But the Ferris wheel is back over here. That's where it's going to end up being. In front of the Ferris wheel is my original hospital that's lit up. And then I started doing the double track right next to the hospital, which will eventually move way over there where that town hall building is sitting. That is not its permanent spot. There's going to be a train station there. But as you can see, that area right now is just one big mess. I mean, there's even a Minecraft townhome over there. So
Nice.
not really a lot of finish work to look at. It's just been a lot of long hours and, well, a lot of time not spent anywhere near the Legos, to be honest.
What?
I know.
Possible.
I mean, I have acquired a few things. I did go to Bricks and Minifigs today and find one of the Ninjago helicopter sets. But that's really for the Chima display, which is further down that way. The camera will not see that. So, and then I also
Chima, what's
acquired.
that?
Where'd it go? Got one of these.
Oh, which one is that?
This is Spindler's. Yeah, Spinland's Cavern for Chima. So,
That was what Chop was going. He was going to build the spider lair last year for the underground for Chicago, but that never happened. He actually
so there's been acquisitions. There was a lot of stuff I got on my last trip where I picked up on clearance that hasn't been built yet. Or broken down. So I acquired a lot of the botanical stuff that I found on sale or for whatever reason cheap in the stores.
Oh, I forgot to. Actually, which store was that at? Maybe I didn't. Was that the one? I'm trying to remember. Actually, you know what? I'm wondering if I hit the one store and didn't go look for it. Maybe it was a different store. I'll have to look and see. There was one store that had a couple of those on sale, but I never did anything with them. I never went back to get them on sale.
Well, the botanicals I found were in stores where I don't know if they shipped them by mistake, but they were not on the mod, so they shouldn't have been at that store. So they basically said, well, we don't have room, so I was finding them at $25 a box, and so I acquired them. But they have pieces in there that I'm stealing for the swamp because they will make nice botanicals in the swamp.
Nice.
So, but so good question. Just not really a good answer, I'm afraid. I've got a lot of catching up to do for building.
You'll never catch me.
Yeah. So I started a third floor for the hospital, but that kind of fell by the wayside once all the summer, late fall travel had to be taken care of.
What was that you were gonna do?
So the hospital here,
Yeah.
I plan to extend it 2 more floors. I started the 3rd floor, and there will be another floor on top of that.
Oh, okay.
And and it's going to have a parking garage behind it, but the parking garage, I didn't like my initial designs, and right now it's just a parking lot. I really would like to see a parking garage. Huh.
It's funny is this one actually this brick bank also got the chrome. I don't know. Did it always have the chrome gold bar and coins, or was it the pearl?
It came with one bag, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, but if you look at it, it's actually it's like the chrome.
It's the real chrome. It's the plated stuff, which I wish Lego would do more of.
See, and I couldn't remember if it was something that they, because I know the one set I have, the one pirate stuff, Isle de Merte or whatever how we pronounce it. That one had that one actually originally when it first came out had like the pearl gold stuff. But if you look at the box made it look like it was like the chrome, and it was like, I was like, wow, this isn't good, and this sucks. And so
Mark, I'm trying to get those jungle sets too, but I haven't really had time to hunt for them. And unfortunately, every Walmart now in this area has put everything behind glass. So you have to wait for an associate. And I've waited as long as 16 minutes for an associate to show up. So, and Targets are basically cleared out right now because everybody's been going to Target to buy the Legos because you can't find anyone at Walmart to open a freaking glass cabinet. It's ridiculous. So I've gone back to acquiring some Chima sets for the other tribes that I don't have. I've had pretty good luck doing that because it seems like the Bricks and Minifigs stores, when they have them, are really selling them pretty cheap.
Yeah, I think we've got a couple right now too. I was going to say if you let me know what you were still looking for, I could look and see if they go to any of the ones you need.
Yeah, there shouldn't be any more traveling stuff right now. I think we're done with that. But we also have some RV repairs now from all the miles we put on there. It's the usual.
Rumba.
Yeah, it's the usual stuff. Brakes, shocks, stuff that wears out. So not
stuff
a big
wears
deal.
out? Are you sure?
Stuff wears out. Okay. That's not in that bag. We must have moved on to bag 2 here. So anyways, this is where I'm at with the Percy Rover.
Wow.
It's a lot bigger than I thought it would turn out. So this ought to be interesting. I do have Ingenuity already built.
Purple gems. What? Oh, gee. I'm going to do that in the wrong spot. Dang it. Oh, man.
I think I'll move that out of the way for right now. So my streaming box did not reboot. That's bizarre.
Didn't what? Didn't reboot? What?
That's the one.
Tigers, gorillas, and red pandas. Yeah, I mean, I haven't even been looking at some of that new stuff either lately. It's been just kind of. I've been looking a little bit. So far behind. I mean, I really miss. I miss the days of a Lego employee when I got my discount. I mean, I'll tell you right now. I mean, Lego lost a lot more than they'd ever believe when they didn't keep me on. I'll tell you, a lot of my money went right back into the store.
Tigers, gorillas, and red pandas. Yeah, I really do want the red panda. I did go to Kohl's, and they had the poly bag with the baby gorilla in it. So I got a couple of those there. Haven't seen anything with the tigers yet.
They're actually available in the bricks and pieces because somebody actually got an order recently and brought them to our meeting. The orange ones, they actually just showed them off at our last meeting. It was pretty cool.
I wonder how much they cost. I'll have to look later.
$5-6, something like that.
$5 or $6?
Yeah, I think something
I
like that.
think you can get those in like a cheapo set. I thought you could. Thought there was like a little $10 or $12 set you could get those pandas in.
Maybe, but they're still gonna be expensive because it's that mold and all that. So it's a new mold.
They're only expensive because Lego wants them to be expensive.
Well, I mean, and I don't know if they're really. I mean, and honestly, you know, $4 or $5, whatever, might not truly be super duper expensive. Anyways, it's you know, we think it's expensive, but sometimes. But
well, here's the joke. The joke's on Lego right now. Most of the companies that are tooling up to produce knockoff bricks are using the exact same molding machines in China now. So their excuse that those machines are expensive and custom made for them, it's not even true anymore. And it's really irritating that they're upcharging so much for some of this stuff.
I don't know. I don't know anything about that stuff, but.
You know, the upcharge on the animals alone is ridiculous because it really doesn't cost them that much to produce them. Apparently that machine is still updating.
You're still updating, sir. You'll have to come back later and see if we fixed your machine.
That's all right. There was a major Windows update last week, and I suspect this machine has not had it applied yet.
Sir, we hope to have your machine back to you at some point in the future. No guarantee.
Hi, this is Tom from Microsoft.
Maybe that needs to be my next character voice for D&D. How crazy do you think they'll enjoy that one? How long until they probably want to kill me?
No, just change your voice to an Indian accent. You'll be fine.
Or maybe they'll just want to. Maybe I want to kill myself, perhaps. That would be nuts. I think I might myself. My voice will I would be hurting by the end of the night talking like that. But
yeah, I think you would.
Like, hey guys, how's it going? Just it'd be like, holy crap, what happened? Oh, the character's young enough. He's going through puberty. Oh, this is breaking. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't think I could sustain that voice for even as long as you are doing it.
Yeah, my voice is starting to hurt a little bit, but.
So did you manage to?
Talking to Frontero voice today at some of the stores. I'm sure people are like, "Whoa, yes, I like to have fun. What can I say?"
Fun is okay.
Let's see, I need a blue.
Yeah, that machine's still updating.
My Space Tom works at Microsoft now.
What is that jungle theme called? I wonder if it's just under city.
Hi, City.
Hi, city. So something. No.
I can't even get my hand in here. How do kids do that?
Oh, look, my computer's freaking out. Look, your Windows is updated. That's nice.
Oh, make sure it's a Paladin. Okay. Lots of freaking talking there. Just don't tell Jesse my intentions for next character voice.
Yeah, so that silly red panda is in a $10.99 set.
Is that all?
Yeah. Make sure it's a paladin. You probably get that set on sale at 20% off. It'll probably come down to like $7.99 at Amazon at some point.
Maybe. Perhaps.
So you read, since it's right around the corner, not far away, any sets you looking for Black Friday sales?
Probably not. I mean, I have to see if I get money. I mean, actually, I think what's funny is I have my marketplace up again, and I think I put my Grand Emporium, or not my Grand Emporium, my Pal Cinema up for sale on marketplace. It's just like, no. I mean, I'm not really looking. I mean, I'd probably maybe the D&D set if that ever kind of.
Yeah, I think that's too early, and honestly,
That one. I mean, that's
I
the
don't
only
see
set
it going on sale because I just
Yeah.
think too many people are buying it right now.
I'd say the only sets I'd probably be looking for is that one. I still don't have the Market Village, the new Market Village, and then I might actually, if I ever saw that Viking Village on sale, maybe. But I mean, I still need to acquire the Winter Village stuff because that's still part of the stuff that that was part of my / retirement type stuff. So that's the ones where I got the full kit type thing. So I need to make sure I.
Well, I need to get this year's Winter Village set because I don't have it. I'm caught up to date.
Well, yeah. I mean, I have everything. I need to get those, and then I want to get a couple of trucks so that the truck is kind of. I was acquiring a lot of the gift with purchases over the time frame to add them to my stuff. So I mean, I'm hoping. We'll see. It's kind of.
So, Mark, are you looking at getting anything at the Thursday Madness during Thanksgiving weekend? That's what I'm looking for. Oh.
So I mean,
There's
there's so much stuff out there these days. That's kind of the kicker, and that's like I said, and that's why working for Lego, you get that nice discount. I think it was like 50%. I mean, literally, the difference was working for Lego. We had the nice quarterly bonuses as managers. We had the yearly bonus. I mean, I would bet almost probably a good 50 to 75% of that money went right back into the store. I mean, went right back at it. I mean,
well, they weren't stupid. They knew that staff was buying the damaged stuff that was coming in.
No, I was buying just regular stuff. I mean, I was buying just whatever was there. I just thought it was always, I mean, to me, it's just, this is the one thing I'd be intrigued to know. Of all the employees that they let go versus all these newer employees that might be making a little bit less money, what is the expenditure? Because I know when I worked there, I mean, I know I spent the whole cap every year. And I mean, I know we had probably a few people who did. And then there were people right in the middle. And there were a couple people at the bottom who just didn't have that much weren't as crazy as us or had more responsibilities than the rest of us. But the question I would say is, that'd be the one I'd love to know for Lego. Like how, you got rid of all these people. I mean, did employee spending, kind of, did it go up, or did it just kind of fall apart and go back down into the shitter? So, because it doesn't really matter because they're still selling sets, but, I mean, and better yet, not only that, if they weren't spending as much, how much product knowledge, how knowledgeable are your employees about products? I mean, that was the one we always pushed when I was there, was really knowing the product.
It's been a while since I've been in the Lego store. Quite honestly, I've just not had the money to. I can't justify traveling from where I live up the Front Range, paying the gas for what it is here in Colorado right now, to go up there and buy something unless it's super unique.
Yeah.
So,
well, I mean, I don't really travel to the store either because it's just not that. It's not that close for me either. So.
But the last time I was in one, the staff that they had could barely use the point of sale system.
Yeah.
It's like. And it's like
that really. I don't know if that really. I wonder how much that really helped, or I mean, to me, it seems like that. I don't know if that sounds like the best.
I think it messed everything up, to be honest. I think they made a poor choice changing the sales system as they did.
Especially since the fact is you got to wonder. I says, before you'd have registers, so you'd have all these registers. You had a designated line. You had all that stuff. I mean, now you don't have the registers. Now you got people all over the place. I mean, how do you handle lines? I mean, Black Friday's got to be almost an absolute nightmare now to do that, because it's just there's.
Well, yeah, because it's not, when I was in there, it was organized chaos. Nobody really had a handle on it. I think anytime you introduce that much change, it's just going to foul everything up. But I just was not impressed by that system in any way, shape, or form. And I don't know what person thought that was a good idea, but I would question their mental capabilities. But like I said, I don't really have any reason to go to a store. Just because of the cost of traveling up there. It's just outrageous right now.
Yeah, well, I don't. And like I said, I mean, the only time I would go to a store is if, let's say, I wanted to go to there's a Milwaukee chapter meeting this weekend. If I wanted to go to that, then I would maybe stop by the store and see what they have. But I mean, to me, there isn't enough on Pick-a-Brick right now to do it.
No,
see, and that's the thing too. Is I mean, it used to be a lot more fun when it used to be a destination back in the early 2000s, before they just expanded like crazy. Yeah, I mean, people drove to the store and they made a day out of it and this and that. And so, I mean, to me, I don't know if it's anywhere near as special as it used to be. That's the other kicker.
No, it's not. Like Mark pointed out, when he was here, we used to do that trip together. So, you know, that saved us some gas back then. But, you know, I can get GDPs by buying stuff online. Yeah. Pick a break is, you know, if it's going to cost me a freaking tank of gas to make the trip and come back, I'd rather look at the folks online on Facebook on the pab wall group and go, who's emptied the pab wall, and I can buy it from them and pay their shipping, because it's still cheaper than paying for the gasoline for that long trip.
Oh yeah. And I actually, there's one guy that I actually need to go back and look and see what he's got, because you're right. I mean, that's kind of, to me, it's like, that's, to me, if you can get it there, and those are the people who live probably relatively close to a store, and
yeah,
and so, you know, why not use them? Who's, you know, yeah, I mean, yeah, people complain, well, they're emptying the wall. So he says, yeah, well, then if you're somebody who, you know, if that's your store, then you're right. Then make sure, you know, you go in there, maybe frequent it more. But the problem is, just like anything else, I mean, otherwise you can just, you know, you can just go through him, you know. I mean, to me, it's one of those things where they're filling a need. I mean, basically, if I had lived near a store, if I was still living near a store, I might do that, you know. I mean, now if I was an employee, I probably wouldn't be able to do that. But, you know, as just an AFOL, I mean, if I was near a store, I could maybe do that once in a while. If I had the capital, if I always had capital, the problem with me is right now I don't have the capital to be doing that. I barely can afford to even do what I want to be doing, which isn't much right now. So, yeah,
which is, you know, the majority of my purchases of late was my trip to Indiana and my trip to Texas.
Yeah.
And almost all of that was the result of going into, you know, what did I do here? Going into a Walmart along the way, and it's out, you know, it's in a rural area, and it's like, hey, they got clearance.
Yeah, I mean, you know? and that was the fun thing about in the old days of when I went to Chicago, was actually doing that, you know, or actually in the old days when, and I guess it's kind of coming back to the point now, like Target, Walmart, and I mean Kohl's and some of those places, if they have different ones, but polybags back in the day, in the one days, they used to be different. The God, what's the name of the stores around here? The Myers actually had different polybags than the Targets and stuff. So I'd come back for Chicago, like, whoa, what are these polybags? I've never seen these before. And
yeah,
you know, like the Lego movie, the Micromanager battle. Oh my God, I bought so many of those dang things, and then I brought them back. And I think I was messaging people back in Colorado, who wants these? And I think even before I got back, I think I had sold half of what I had. I think I'm down to only a couple nowadays, but I mean, that was a cool set.
That was a cool set.
But it was like only available, like, you know, in the Meyer stores in the Midwest. So,
well, that was something I found recently. I started shopping at Kohl's because they have a big and tall section, so I can get the shirts that will fit me. You know, when you're 6'7", you need big shirts. And the Kohl's that I went into in Colorado Springs is literally chock full of minifig bags, or poly bags, excuse me.
Yep. I actually, and what somebody posted in like Hoosier's show one night. I was like, oh, what stores got those? Kohl's.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then I was like, I like buzzed over. Next time I think I was in Dubuque, and I was a ways. I mean, I was a ways. You know, it was gonna be a long day for me anyway. I was like, well, crap. I'll just cruise into this and check it out. And then sure as shit, they had a bunch. I was like, sweet.
Yeah, I was really surprised that the end cap is literally 8 or 9 different poly bags, and the pegs are packed full. I go to Walmart and the baskets are empty, but now that doesn't matter anymore because Walmart put everything behind glass cabinets. So you can't get to anything if you wanted to at Walmart. I mean, literally the Lego aisle is one
Yeah. So
It's
Mark,
it's like the freezer aisle, just doors and locked doors. You know, you're not getting anything.
let's see here. Mark, it is called the crap. What is that? Hold on. Actually, I gotta hit the right thing. It's called Lego Pick a Brick Wall Exchange Group.
Yeah.
Lego Pick a Brick Wall Exchange Group. You know. Also,
Yes, Mark. It's on Facebook.
Yeah. So just go take a look. And the one guy that I've dealt with a bunch is his name is Jerry Garcia, and he'll buy a bunch out on the West Coast.
Yep.
And so he'll ship it. And so yeah. So I mean, I bought a bunch through him because he's got some good stuff,
and he charges a fair price for shipping, which is really nice.
Yeah. So I mean, and that's the goal is for and actually, people will be like, well, if they charge a little extra, some people they might charge a little extra. Whatever for box or bag or whatever. But even then, you look at it and figure this way, it's like, he'll actually those guys are making the money through like the VIP too, so they're actually getting all that stuff too. So that's kind of they're actually getting they're probably doing a good they're probably making out. So, but
but it's still cheaper to get it that way than drive that many miles. I mean, it's a 2/3 of a day for a round trip for me to hit both stores up in Denver. Plus the gas. And the gas in Colorado, the gas in Colorado for a while now has been ridiculous.
Well, the other problem too is you drive up there, and then if they don't have what you're looking for, then you're even more pissed off. So,
well, yeah,
they don't have anything good, huh?
Up in Denver now, those stores are routinely cleaned out of anything that's a special deal, or if it's double points, you're going to find the walls pretty thin.
Oh my God, this chair is driving me nuts. Why tonight, chair? Why tonight?
Hey, Mark, join the chat side of that group as well, because they post a lot of the guys in there post on the chat side what they have, and that's the quickest way to find out what's available. But stuff goes fast, so just kind of keep that in mind.
Sometimes I think Jerry's still sitting on a bunch of crap right now, or he was the other day. And so he's got some stuff I was still kind of looking for, but he's got a ton of stuff, so you just never know.
Am I building that right? I don't know. I'm not sure I'm paying enough attention to know. All right. Well, I'm going to have to take off here in a few minutes.
That's fine. Let me see. Let me go in there.
My other machine is still updating.
Oh, somebody circled. They must have the. Oh, they don't have them on the wall. The 1x2 by 2 with the studs on the one side and on the sides. That's pretty cool. Well, we got the. I think we had something like that in our logbook this last year. So I don't see Jerry's. Jerry had one recently, but I don't remember how long it's been. You're
out there shopping right now.
No, I was looking at that thing real quick and just kind of seeing. I was seeing if he had something up near the top there, but he does not. So, I was like, that doesn't look like that went from step to step. Like, that's crazy.
That's all right. I am too broke to go. Oh, even on the pad.
Well, me too. I mean, the only reason I was looking was just kind of. I don't have money either, but I was looking just because as I'm working on some stuff, maybe might need stuff. I mean, that's why. Well, and some of the stuff that Hoosier had showed that he had gotten some white stuff at one store he's got down near him, and I was like, oh my God, I would have been just like a bunch of white plates and stuff. Somebody was building some kind of maybe a white castle or something.
Yeah. And
they ended up not doing it, but he had like all these, and I'm like, oh my God, I would have loved to have some of that stuff. I was like, oh.
You're welcome, Mark.
Well, I mean, I don't I mean, each store is still different. I mean, you know, you could still try to ask. You just don't. You just if you're somebody who's built up a reputation of being a dick, chances are every person in that store knows who the dick is, and then you are not getting any. You will not be getting any help whatsoever. So
well, and they're not going to
go out of their
way. Go out of their way and go in the back and see what there is either.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where, I mean, I think I've been in it a couple times where I might ask, hey, do you guys have anything like this? Just because, I mean, you know, you just can't be a dick about it. I mean, that was even when I used to work for Lego. I mean, if you're just being an ass, I mean, you know, I'll be like, I'll walk back there and I'll twiddle my thumbs for a couple minutes, be like, come back out, like, no, I don't have it. You know, I mean, it's one of those things where
I think we now know the truth about those grab bags. We were being an ass that day. He wouldn't sell us anymore.
Not that stuff. Grab bags were out. I mean, the grab bags that you guys referring to, the limit stuff, that came from the boss. Like, was not.
Yeah, I know. I figured I'd throw that out there and give you a hard time since it's been a while.
Yeah, you know, he had to be here for the startup video. Chester's, he's hanging out on a thing of grab bags, you know, pile of grab bags. Kevin drew for him here, you know. Actually, that's the background right now, actually.
Yeah, I was going to say that looked awfully familiar.
That's not right. Here we go.
I will say this. I do miss those grab bags.
There you go. There's the picture for you right there, Ralph.
Yep. That's Chester on top.
Yeah, I mean, and I guess, what was it? Somebody was just talking about that the other day somewhere about the reason they had kind of actually gone away from doing the parts and stuff. What the heck was that? What happened? God, somebody was talking about that, why Lego had gone from the part stuff to, it was at the meeting, from the parts that we used to get to the sets. Oh, I remember what it was. They were saying because in Europe there was something about it that it couldn't be done and it had to be all or nothing. So it had to be, it couldn't be, you couldn't have one thing in the US and then be doing it different in Europe. And so when that ended, it was like, yeah, no, everything had to be the same. And if you're going to do, and I think they couldn't do parts in Europe. And so that was why it had to go bye-bye.
That sounds weird because usually that kind of thing I would expect in the United States. We have so many weird rules. I mean, think of the rule that's in place where boxes sold in the United States have to tell you how many parts are in the freaking box.
Whereas just recently, somebody noticed that there's the big hazard or the warning thing on the front of it now is for it's only in the US. So
yeah. That there is a new warning that has to be on toys, and it is a U.S. driven thing, and it's just another dumbass thing we're doing in this country. Pardon my French, but that's just how I feel about it. It's not Lego's fault by any means.
Yeah, because I remember even. You know, grab bags always were cool, but then even just like you said, and they could have, the grab bags, they probably could have done it differently. They needed somebody intelligent like me that would have said, this is how you do it, guys. This is how you do it. Because they actually, if I look through some of the pictures I have found online, they actually do grab bags in a different way, I think, over in Europe. I've seen them. And someone I'm sure will say, oh, you're lying, you're full of shit. I'm like, no, I'm not full of shit. I mean, I saw them. But the difference is what they did is they didn't.
I thought in Europe they went to, and I may have this wrong, but I thought I saw something online where they were selling it by the pound, literally.
Oh, Legoland says.
Yeah, but they were still grab bags.
Well, I think what grab bags ended up happening is they did what I would have said to do in the U.S. is. Instead of you get the damaged brick bank, instead of taking this bag and opening it up and dumping it in a box, you take these bags and you take two of these bags and you shove them into the grab bag, and this is now a grab bag. It doesn't have loose parts like you would think. It has sealed bags that are still intact from the factory. The problem was the parts that were there no longer had the integrity from the factory. These aren't sealed bags. These came from the factory. So this is how this is. They unless these bags are open, which the people now who are opening bags and pulling figures out and resealing them are breaking the chain of custody of the parts. I mean, technically, that almost should be like a international crime, to the point where if they get caught, you're like, no, no, you're being deported to Denmark, where you'll face trial, and then I don't know where they're going to send you after that, but yeah, to the point where you are committing a major crime by opening and ruining the chain of quality control of something that that's why they did. I'm pretty sure that's why they did, because I think I heard rumors that somebody from Europe was like, whoa, what are those? Oh, those are grab bags. Yeah, that's not going to work. I mean, which is weird, because pick-a-brick is the same thing, but I guess because pick-a-brick, which is almost kind of the same thing of sorts, in essence, because you can have kids with filthy hands be digging their hands in, and we go in and we touch it and pull it out, and and then same kind of thing, but probably still it's better than what the grab bags was, because you didn't know where those were coming from. So
I don't know. I know that in Europe there are places where you can go in and just grab as much Lego as you want. They charge you by the pound or kilogram in that case. Sometimes I just wonder about the decisions that are made.
No, and that's like I said. I think that's kind of what I'd kind of heard the one time was, I think it was something to do with the quality control or something. But yeah, who knows? But
it is a who knows. All right, so what's the deal here?
So, but yeah. Hey, it lasted while it lasted. Like I said, when I was building my MOCs stuff, like, where the heck did I get all these dang 1x2 bricks? I know I didn't buy all these damn things. And then I think about it for a while. I'm like, oh, grab bags. Yeah, I must have been.
It was great for me. I will admit that I spent a lot of time looking at those bags going, okay, yep, those are parts I can use.
I don't think I ever did that. Maybe once in a blue moon, but in the end, I was just buying them for parts. But like I said, I think when we took stuff like off the pick-a-brick wall and whatnot, and so it ended up just kind of being stuff that you would if like when you remember the trees, the parts would get low, and so you'd have to dump them. So we dump them in the bin, and so to me, I'd be like, well, okay, well, that's probably how I got all those 1x2 bricks. I never, it's still stuff that was probably good, but.
Well, I know that Mark and I sat down plenty of times, and after we got the bags, and we would just sit at the table and swap parts, because there was stuff I wanted in his bags, and there was stuff in my bags that he wanted.
Okay, something's wrong here. Oh man, what did I do wrong here?
Think. No, that's right. All right. Well, I'm out of here.
Okay, I'll probably end it. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, well,
I need to take off.
You have a good night. Oh yeah, I did that.
Good night, Denmark, and anyone else in the chat. We'll see you later.
Later. Been a while, crocodile. Okay, so did make a mistake, but hey, it's nice. We'll go back through. Oh, yeah, okay, that works. Sweet. Okay, so I think I'm done for the night too, at least with the brick bank. So, but here we go. It's coming along. First floor is done. I did like the way they did. The glass on the bank thing, like the teller area. I like that. I like how they took those doors and flipped them up like that. So, definitely cool stuff. So I'll put that check somewhere. I'll put it right here for now. But yeah, so I think I'm done for that. Spent 30 minutes going over bags at work for us. Yeah, to me, I mean, I had a lot of bags. I mean, I guess the times I remember was when Hink will be like, "Hey, guess what? There's Mindstorm parts in there." I mean, that was the one that came to mind. Was like, "Oh yeah, I'll get some of those." But I mean, I bought parts to buy parts. I mean, I bought parts to get whatever. I mean, in the end, I didn't. I mean, like this stuff I locked out because the plates were on the wall. I mean, these show up on the wall again. I mean, the clear was out there for a good 4 or 5 years. I mean, I would love to see like a different color in trans, not so much blue, because blue everybody wants. For water, you'll never see it. But I mean, in the purple I've gotten, purple plates I got in my personal collection, I wouldn't mind that. If that showed up, definitely would be a purple and clear castle, trans purple, trans clear. But I did a lot of the trans black mixture type stuff, and those I got a bunch of. Actually, that's what I was bringing to make the ice bank with, was going to use those, and I didn't think that was going to work the way I wanted it to work. You know, I have to build it and then I can rebuild it. Like the haunted house, when I built that trans purple, you build it and then you rebuild it, and maybe figure out a way to add some more floors to it or something. They probably won't. I mean, if I rebuild it, the laundry room's gone. I would probably, if I redid it, it'd make it just a bank, bigger vault, more room for all the looted stuff that they'll take from all the humans, all the wealth, all the goblets, golden goblets, all that stuff. So I don't know. To me, it's like the idea's there, but I mean, I got ideas I want to build. I want to build a fort yet still. That's why I was really, really, really hoping that Lego Fortnite game, instead of releasing what they did release, was release the parts packets for the stuff. Like if you're doing, release like the wall packets for maybe the castle stuff, maybe wall packets for the fort. They haven't done Western in a while. That is their gold mine right there. Just release the West, like it's not so much even Western, but their fort / starter level buildings, and just their shacks. Release the part packs for those. That I'd buy a bunch of that, because that would be something. It'd be like buying your doors, your windows, your roof tiles. It'd be a kit like that. I mean, because the kit I can buy like this blacksmith shop, but to me, I build it. And is there enough parts I can rebuild something with it? Probably not. Bigger sets? Yeah. But with Lego Fortnite, I play the game. I built stuff in the game. If I could take kits and build what's in the game in front of me, it'd be like Minecraft. The Minecraft builds are freaking. I saw a huge one in Chicago this actually. Somebody built, it must have been 3 or 4 feet tall, but it had like all the different, it was probably 1.5 feet, 2 feet deep. Massive stuff. Even one of our ambassadors got a huge Minecraft setup. He sets up once in a while. So to me, that would be the next thing. Lego Fortnite would be the next. You'd have that. I mean, you could have Minecraft versus Fortnite, big, battle type stuff. Obviously, Lego Fortnite would just use minifigs, just like the Minecraft does. Minecraft's got their own. Fortnite would just use whatever they have, But that's the kits I want. So if there's any kind of kits I want, that's what I'd get, because I could just, build like crazy. A couple walls, the corners. I might have to reverse engineer it. I mean, that's fine. It's just I just would rather not have to spend the time on that. I'd rather spend the time building, rather spend the time playing D&D, doing that kind of stuff, than having to reverse engineer kits on a game that I play online. Because I still don't play it a lot, and that might be it. I played it. It's cool. I've been playing a little bit. I'm in that. I got that World of Warships bug lately. I've been playing a lot of that. And so that's probably where I'll end up heading to after this. Maybe play some ranked battles, try and get my rank up a little bit. Started to go up and then played with somebody. All I had to do is stay alive, and they ended up dying. Oh, I'm going to go toe-to-toe with a battleship. Yeah, no chance. I play a battleship and I can destroy a destroyer, even though they move fast. I mean, I had a battle the other night where, I mean, people must have been just swearing under their breath. Like, oh my God, that guy hit me from halfway across the map. Hit me from 12 miles away. What the heck's going on here? I mean, because like my battleship can shoot 16, I don't know, it converts 16.1 kilometers. I mean, it's like, I mean, the battleships, the higher level ones I can hit from a long distance. And it's all about leading targets, just like, you know, in the wars. I mean, leading your planes. I mean, it's leading your ships. I mean, each ship moves a different speed. You got to know what they're doing. And so, I mean, I enjoy it. I love playing it. I mean, that's probably where I'll head to next. I'll probably end this here in a few minutes. There's no D&D this week. Probably need to freaking load some peanut butter in these stupid mouse traps, catch some mice, but yeah, well, I mean, the difference is it would be, yeah, right. Cost effectiveness, maybe not, because it's a lot of plate stuff. The Lego Fortnite is built the way it's built. Now, granted, whether or not it would actually work is the next thing. I mean, you can build anything in digital technology. Does it guarantee that it's actually going to work in real life? You don't know. I mean, the pieces they're using for the log stuff could be anything. It could be, you know, but I mean, if it's the thicker piece I'm thinking of, the walls aren't thick enough to use it. It's got to be just a rounded. So, I mean, I don't know what parts they're actually using for those walls, but yeah, I mean, you're right. But then again, they make these sets and they'll say, oh, it's got 3,000 parts, and, you know, and 500 or 600 are really small rinky-dink parts that they're making. They can make so many of them super cheap that that's how they, you know, and they charge more money. So it's one of those things where, yeah, I mean, it might not be, and that might not be the thing. Just like anything else, it comes down to listening. I played the game Earth and Beyond, computer game, for many. When it came out, it was a space game early on. When was that? That was got to be, this has been a long time ago. This would have been, well, I was out in Colorado 99, 2000, 2001, 2002, somewhere in there. Westwood Studios released a game called Earth and Beyond. EA eventually bought it out, and then it went down the crapper. EA buys strategy game stuff they know nothing about, and it goes down the crapper. They did it with a bunch of stuff. But yeah, I loved the space game. When I was playing that one, like I got two monitors now, but when I was playing that game, I had two computers, two monitors. My buddy had two computers, two monitors. We had 4 accounts active at all times going. So we'd have, I'd have a miner, and then I'd have a trader, because the miner ship couldn't carry much, but the trader, that's all he did. He just traded. So he had huge cargo bays. So I'd mine and then move it to my trader, and then he could transport it back to base or whatever. Great game, you know, lots of battles. The battles in there, you would have to turn your resolution, your gamma or whatever, down on your monitors, because all it was laser, so it was flashing. All you saw was this, you know. I mean, you couldn't tell what you were hitting. The guys who were targeting obviously maybe had a lot of money on their machines. They could see what they were doing. The rest of us, all I saw was flashing like this. It's just just how weird to see my face like that. That's what it was. But it was cool. And you got lots of money for that. It was lots of credits in the game. I mean, and that was a game where you could actually buy a new copy of the game, do a referral type thing, and you got more money. So, I mean, I got a stack of probably 8 or 9 of those CDs for Earth and Beyond somewhere. I have the startup video on one of my computer drives somewhere, because it was a really cool startup video. I love playing that. But that was a good game. I played that one for a while. My friend went to EVE Online. I just didn't like, because when I played Earth and Beyond, it was like this, just like your straight on type thing. EVE Online, you were at a weird, like your ship was like at a weird angle, and I was like, I want to be like, feel like I'm in the cockpit. The weird perspective just didn't do it for me, and I'm like, forget it. And Earth and Beyond, I went to I have a shirt, first ever, fan thing for them. But there were the people who wanted story, and then those of us that were functional, we wanted more cargo space. We wanted more, vault space, whatever. Well, they did more story, and the game just tanked. I mean, just nobody wanted more story. They wanted more functionality in the game, or release the 3 races or the 3 classes for different races that they never released. Release those. So that was fun. I mean, I play games. I've been playing games since the 90s when I built my first computer, which ironically I think is might be that case over there. That 486, I think that's a 500 maybe. I think it was as high as it went. The 486 is 500 maybe. But it was a 350 megahertz, and then I went to 450. I think the 500 was where I stopped. 450 or 500 on that one. Windows 98 on that machine. But yeah, computers are great. I mean, you know, look what we do. We get to stream. We get to do all this stuff. I mean, Lego Digital Designer I still have on my computer somewhere. I can still use that. It's old. It's ancient. It doesn't have all the new parts, but I got so used to using that. I use it. I got stuff everywhere. But yeah, so I think I am going to end it for tonight. Thanks everybody for showing up. I don't know what the schedule is for next week. I don't know if we have D&D. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. I know I will be here probably working on that brick bank. We'll keep working on that. Like I said, I mean, I have a train show, but the train show's got everything. I'm not planning on building. I mean, the only thing I'd be building is maybe some new stuff once Ralph and I come to an understanding of what maybe we want to do for Chicago next year. I'm guessing for when they finalize Colorado, my goal is to go with probably what we had at Omaha. I mean, probably kind of same thing, probably 4, 5, 8 foot tables, whatever we had, and do the swamp and the castle, because I got the castle walls are still they still exist. All those mill plates are still there. Only have been taken apart as water, but I still have some left. That's a tedious thing. So, but that's probably. I mean, I might build some smaller stuff, some igloos, whatever we try to do to go back in time for a new story of sorts, which is open for anybody. Anybody who's a Chima fan who's going to Chicago, I might try to, like I said, go back in time. Anybody who's maybe got a small race that they really enjoyed. Obviously, I'll have the Ice Bear, the Badgers. He'll have Crocs, but people like the Lions or whatever. And I probably have extra pigs to loan to whatever. But yeah, if you got something like that and you want to do part of that, or if you just have even a small castle or something. I mean, one of the guys in Madison's got he built a castle. So if you've got a castle or something, you want to have a race, a tribe or something, yeah, let me know. But yeah, I think they were going to be done for this week. We'll see everybody next week. Everybody have a great weekend. Don't have too much fun. Have some fun building. Let's see here. What is the ending? Regular. Here we go.